What's up, Libra? It's Ruby. How are you guys doing? We're going to be getting your June 2025 general reading. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra signs. Just remember, if another person is involved in this reading, energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. And just remember, too, that timing is fluid. So not everything that I say regarding timing is going to be straight across for every single person who reads or watches this, video. You could be a tarot reader, though. Okay, so Libra, you are going to be getting your wishes. You're going to be getting your ultimate wishes, and it's all going to start with an overwhelming feeling of new love or new beginnings. So I want to get into this reading right now and see exactly what that has to do with here. So let's get a little bit more for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross-watcher energy, or if the future title resonates for you, Libra. Metamorphosis Mirage. So it says, embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by the transformative butterfly. All right, so this is very strong death card energy. You are being rebuilt, right, from the ground up, and you are in the transition, okay, of change. And another card underneath on transformation, we have a double down energy of the death card. So you are changing and transforming, and where that is leading to is ultimate wish fulfillment. Let's get a couple graffiti cards here. I want to kind of see what you've been dealing with, what's been happening. Okay, there's two cards of playing that just came out. So you have been dealing with or have been playing the victim. I don't think this is you. I think you've been dealing with a person, because we have this mirage energy here with this other card too. So someone who is playing hard to get and playing the victim. They were playing the victim. They were definitely playing. And it was a mirage. And you're getting ready to just take it out with this sniper bullet. You're taking out that energy right now. Yeah, dirty laundry underneath that. So you are not going to be dealing with this. I feel like with this walking away card, it's just like you're peacefully walking away, and it is leading to real, true happiness for you in some way. Okay? All right. What else for Libra? This person was a runner. Okay? So they were afraid of doing the work, and they were selfish. They feared change and the unknown. They were afraid of intimacy, and I just heard real intimacy, and unawakened. So it's like emotional intimacy was extremely scary to this person. And so they decided to play the victim. So when you did talk to them, they would always talk about, oh, this is what's happening to me in my life. I'm a victim. And then they would continue to play games with you. So they would do things that would make you feel like you weren't worthy of their time and their attention. That you weren't enough for them somehow. And it really hurt you a lot. But what it did is it ended up causing you to completely transform. Let's see how you're showing up right now. Let's see how you're showing up, Libra. Taking him out like the dirty laundry. Magician. Guide. Wow. These are really, really, really powerful energies, Libra. You're helping other people who are lost, and this other person is lost. So they're not going to be able to follow your direction. They're not going to be able to follow your way. Where you're going has no room for this person anymore. And you're manifesting new things within your own life that just doesn't include this person. They're gonna seek out clarity outside of themselves until they get out of this energy, but it could be for the remainder of their life here, right? Because they're going to be spinning around in confusion, defeat, and struggle, because I just heard spirits calling judgment on this energy. And they're not playing anymore with this person. This person's not going to be playing with anyone, including you, but at all. Okay? All right. Look. Ace of Cups on the bottom. You're moving into calmer waters. So your future is looking bright. And you're walking away. Your heart is growing cold to this person. You're just like, I am not your plaything. I'm not your toy. My emotions are not your toy. And you're just taking it out. Your trust for this person isn't there anymore. You're seeing it as the mirage that it was. 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Now, you're getting ready to have victory here, but this also can be mirage type energy. And look how this person has their back to this person. Okay? You're going to be getting your own victory because you're going to be turning your back on the mirage energy. You're looking for something that's actually real and reciprocal, and that's what you're actually going toward, and that's what you're going to be getting. Okay, so tell me more about this 6 of Wands energy, please. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2025. Tell me more about this energy. I felt really strongly that this could be that mirage energy, and you're dumping it. You're dumping it like this dirty laundry. It's over. Over. The pile of dirty clothes has reached its limit. Okay? You're done with it. Yeah, you want new beginnings. This could require you to be moving. Okay, Libra, you could be moving to a new house. You could be starting brand new and fresh. I'm seeing somebody who's moving into a new home or a new apartment. You could be just starting fresh somehow. And I'm seeing this kind of like a plant, like where you first get your new home or new residence and you move in and you get your first potted plant and you put it in there and you're like, yeah, this is a home now. This is all for me. Right? And that really good feeling. You're like, starting really fresh. Look how we have these hummingbirds here. There's all these new surprises and beautiful things out on the horizon. Reciprocity. People that are going to, give and take equally. I'm seeing so many flowers. Okay. So this is all about new beginnings. Okay, they want to tell me something. 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Yeah, this was a mirage. This wasn't really real. That was in the past. And you're seeing through that now. You had that blocked in your mind for a while. And you may have been wishing for this to be something other than what it really was. But what it really was you dealing with somebody who was afraid to do the work. And they were selfish. And they only thought about themselves. They weren't thinking about your feelings. And they were using you to fill up something inside of them that they can never fill up. You can't get that externally from validation from other people, especially if you're treating them like this, right? And so you've just had enough of that energy. Okay, I'm going to put these back in. You transform, you're rising, you're progressing in a new direction. You're creating this for yourself with this channeler, magician energy and this guide energy. You're creating new directions. You're seeing potential. Actions and advice for Libra for June 2023. Knight of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. I'm not trying to laugh, but it's literally dumping out the dirty laundry, putting it out into the cold. I'm not interested in this energy. They're telling me to read it. I don't know what you want from me. I love you, but I can't give you what you need. I don't have the time or the capacity to understand our connection. It's best to leave it alone. So you're like, okay. You want to be alone? There you go. And there's warm cookies inside this door that you're walking away from. And a home that I tried to build with you for some of you, right? And that's why I was really getting that strong, like 4 of Wands type energy for you, creating your new home, your new space. Okay, it doesn't have to be physically, it can be emotionally. And this is what you are. You know, you are the cabin that's safe with your hot cocoa. Okay? And if they want to be put out in the cold because this is the energy that they want to stay in, then that's their choice. And they can stay in the lost soul energy all they want. And I just saw 1111. Okay? This is you creating, building for yourself, creating new things, right? Okay. And you're not interested in this anymore. You're like, oh, bye-bye. Shade bullet. Pew! Right? Figuratively. All right. Okay. What's coming in here for Libra? What's coming in here for Libra? June 2025. Wow. I don't know what the other one says. Yeah, but check this out. Dude, look at you in all your glory here. Abundance, flowers, sparkly, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, sounding good, everything good. This is what's coming in for you. Amazing energy. I'm speechless. And strength. Okay? So you have the strength to overcome this. You have the strength to overcome that devil energy of this other person who wasn't there for you. Okay? You have the strength. Yeah. This conflict, that's overcome very easily by the strength card. That's a major arcana. Okay? And you have true love coming in for you. That's why in the beginning of this message, that was the main message that was coming in, is that you, yes, you're going to have to go back to a 9 versus the 10 with this person. You're going to have to take that back for yourself because that's what you deserve and that's who you are. You are the 9 of Pentacles. You can create anything that you want for yourself, right? And you can be happy in that. What else does Spirit want to say for you, Libra? What else does Spirit want to say for you? Any other advice for June? Miracles. I told you. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also those that are currently occurring and still yet to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. But it's time for you to focus on yourself, okay? You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. And that is where you are going. Keep your eye on the prize. You can get through this time now that you've realized what this is, okay? All right. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out your other placements. And if you would like a private reading with me through Soulful Revolution's website as a reader, you can get that by checking out my description box. And I have both pre-recorded readings for you and also live Zooms, so you can choose which one you would like. But if this is where we leave it, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video.